Hi, if you don't know me, my name's Jacob, and I'm one of the leaders at ID. We've missed seeing you all, we've missed not being able to be there with you, but at least we were able to do this. So if you haven't watched any other videos or not too sure what this is, at the moment we're doing our testimonies for all the leaders. So yeah, I'm going to be doing mine today. So I've grown up and lived in a Christian family, and I've always gone to church since I was born. I became a Christian at 6 years old. I remember becoming a Christian in my church, praying a short prayer, and I made the commitment to give my life to God. Fast forward a few years, and then I started coming to King's as a teenager, and I really got serious about my faith at 13, 14, because I got to that stage where I realised how amazing it is that Jesus died for us. I realised how awesome it is that we can have this relationship with a God that created the world, a God of miracles. So then at 15, I got baptised. So being baptised is a public declaration of your faith where you get dunked under some water and come up. It's symbolic, but it's also about being public, and that was when I really got to the point of being quite serious about my faith. And through my life, part of the reason that I got so serious about it is because I have seen God move in so many different amazing ways. I've seen him heal people. I've seen people have broken legs who have then been healed from praying at events like New Day. I've seen friends who have completely turned their lives around when they've come to know God and know Jesus. And that's really struck me, that it's made me go, wow, like this God is an amazing God. And so I want to be serious about it. Having a relationship with Jesus is the best decision I've ever made. I've made some good decisions and I've definitely made some bad ones, but the one that tops it all is having a relationship with Jesus, is committing my life to God, to live for him. Because having a relationship with Jesus and living my life for God gives me a point to my life. It gives me an aim. It gives me a purpose, which I know for a lot of people is something that they'll strive after. And I think my faith makes my life better as well. I'm not saying it makes it easier, but I think it makes it better. So I have hard days and I struggle with loads of things that life throws at me, just like anyone else. But in God, I have hope. I know that I can rely on God, and I know that every single day that he is my hope, that is where my faith is. I can look at the God that was in the Bible doing miracles, saving people, splitting water in half, and I know that he's the same yesterday, today and forever, and so I know that he is with me. Now I've had problems in my life, I've had stuff that I've had to overcome, but the one thing that's never changed is God. My faith hasn't always necessarily been like 100% at all points. It will fluctuate, it will be harder at points, but the one thing that never changes is God, because he is the same yesterday, today and forever. And I think that's really important, that no matter what we do, no matter how much we change, no matter how much our opinions change or what we do wrong, God will always love us, and God is always the same. Because life isn't easier with God, but it does give you a point. It means that I know that I am loved unconditionally. I know that no matter what I do, whether it's good or bad, God loves me with an unconditional love that can't be compared to anything else that I've felt or known before. And the amazing thing is that God also has that unconditional love for you. If you don't know God and you don't have a relationship with Jesus, like he is waiting, he is calling for you to come. I really would encourage anyone watching to do the same thing as me, to start praying, to start having a relationship with God. Look into who this God is, who this dude that we talk on about every single week actually is. And if you do that, like, that will be the best decision you've ever made. Because I know my testimony is quite boring. It's You know, grew up in a Christian family, became a Christian, never really gone away from it. But actually, I'm so blessed to be able to say that God has stayed with me. Know that I have been able to base my life and base my faith and hope in God, who does stay the same this whole time. So maybe the actual story of my testimony is boring, but you can take from that God is faithful. He does not leave us, and he loves me unconditionally, and he loves you unconditionally. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening if you made it this far, and we look forward to seeing you when we get back after this.